Worst.
Just because that you listen to gospel music after you got done laying with that lady's husband in the bed does not excuse the fact that you're a hoe. Sorry, not sorry.
Condom sex does not go on your body count. Sorry, not sorry.
Hey, if your child sick, let your child stay home. Stop sending your sick ass child to school getting my child sick. Sorry, not sorry.
Worst.
Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to Worst Behavior. My name is Gabe Lincoln, and today I have with me.
This your boy Dunkan Pinderhughes. What's going on?
Playa Da Mayor, y'all already know what the fuck going on.
We have a dope show lined up today with a recap of last year, 2020, and how it was the most craziest year. But before we get started into all that, I want to know what you mean, Daurian, as far as like unprotected sex doesn't count against body parts. I mean, body count or whatever, what you said.
I mean, technically, the only time body count should be counted is if you going raw or having unprotected sex. Mm-hmm. If y'all using protection, that really wasn't sex. You know what I'm saying? It was more like cardio. You know what I'm saying? So it's like putting on a raincoat and jumping in the pool. That really ain't swimming because you ain't getting wet.
All right, what if you have protected sex, but you get some head raw?
That's a good question.
See
Yeah,
that?
the head.
The
The
head now.
But yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, but yeah,
That's the shit.
If you get head with a condom on, that ain't
That's still raw though. That's like saliva.
That
That's
ain't
your.
head. Like that ain't even really cheating.
Yeah, I don't consider oral sex cheating.
Well, we all got different opinions. That's why the world go round. So I don't know. I just feel like if you do it raw and cut and all that, whatever how you do it is cheating and it goes against your body count. It does all of it. Whatever happens, I just feel like it don't even have to be sex. Just a connection. Period is like a count to me.
What
like
age
a body
do you
count.
start? I guess when you first had sex, that's when your body count start. I mean, your count. You start keeping up with it, or like is there a certain age limit to you? Like, all right.
If age, it don't matter if your age. It don't matter if you have sex with somebody. That's your body count. Like it's just a person added.
But like, okay, like you mentioned soul ties and stuff like that. Like that's only like when you tongue kissing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the connection when you they're that passionate. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you physically attracted to, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I get it. Everybody different.
Well, I don't know. I just know that it is what it is, and I don't even want. Let's just go into what you saying about your kids coming to school.
Because that's just disrespectful. If your kid's sick, leave your kid at home. Don't send him to school. You affecting the lunch lady, the bus driver, the teacher, the assistant principal, the gym lady. That's too much, man. Let your child stay at home. We ain't got time for all that shit, man. COVID real.
It's definitely real, but I just feel like give your child some medicine because some sicknesses, like if your child is coughing or got a runny nose, you can give your child a little boost or some medicine and send that child to school. You know, I just feel like it's so much going on right now where everybody they want to keep their children out of school. They want to do this. And I feel like at the end of the day, these kids need their education. And
They say
I don't. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but that virtual learning shit is not working.
Okay, listen. 50-50. I agree with both of y'all. However, it's like you can't even cough the same. Like I'm down there gonna get it. If either one of y'all cough while we doing this shit, I'm getting up and going to get the lights off. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody Wi-Fi can't hold 3 and 4 brothers and sisters doing the virtual learning. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, y'all make a good point.
Yep, and as far as it goes with
internet free.
So my thing is, with your sorry, not sorry. What I think the gospel music overrides whatever she did.
Nope, because I feel like that's some sneaky, low down stuff that's going on. And if you feel like that you listen to gospel music or that you pray after you do something bad, it does not excuse the fact that you still being a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime you open your legs for a married man, you a hoe. And that's just period.
Anytime?
Anytime.
If that's not your husband, right?
If that's not your husband, right, a married man, somebody that ain't sure, just married in the courts and the law, in the books, everything, that's not your man, that's somebody else's man.
So that makes her a big hoe or a little hoe?
Yeah, like
Well,
what
if she acting real, you know, low down and stuff and listen to gospel and acting real sneaky with it, that's a little hoe to me.
That's a sneaky hoe.
Right, a sneaky hoe. But a big hoe is somebody that's just out in the open with it and just don't care about, you know, anybody knowing what's going on. I respect the little hoes, but them big hoes, it's still, at the end of the day, it does not excuse the fact that you're a hoe if you listen to gospel music after you done slept with this married man. I'm sorry.
I get your point. I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been a big hoe?
I ain't never been no big hoe.
I've been sneaky.
So you been a little hoe?
I've been a little hoe, but I ain't never been no big hoe.
I'm a medium hoe. I just slow it down now. I'm declining. I'm getting old.
Nah, I can't relate to either. Like, I'm a good wholesome guy. Yeah, so.
Okay, well, let's get right into our show today, and let's recap last year. Last year was such a bipolar year, I feel like. It was up
crazy.
And down. A lot of good things happened, but the bad outweighed the good to me. So,
I thought it was the good outweigh the bad.
no, I'm talking about last year. Last year, the bad outweighed the good. Because, a lot of good things happened for me last year, but the bad was just, it don't even, the good don't even matter.
What some of the good things happened for you, Gabe?
A lot of good things happened for me. Like, getting connected with a lot of great people and people that have helped me and
you got in a relationship? Got your relationship?
I don't believe in that because we all quarantined. So everything was going on through the FaceTime and all the
try it out, man.
messages and stuff. So no, it didn't. But I just feel like the biggest thing for the 2020 year was the pandemic and COVID-19 coming and just wrecking everybody's lives. I just feel like everybody's life changed, not just mine. I just feel like even from the damn what them people over there, the queens and kings and stuff in the UK.
The UK?
Everybody got affected. I'm talking about from the damn people in Utah. Wait, is Utah a country?
Nah, that's a state.
Well, them all them countries.
Hawaii a country.
Hawaii, America, Africa, China, everybody was affected by coronavirus, COVID-19. Because it was coronavirus, then they said COVID-19. Then I don't know.
Were you affected?
No, I never had COVID. I hope I don't get COVID either.
Yeah,
So,
man, that's
I was
shit
blessed
serious,
enough.
dog.
I feel like I had COVID though, but I just was scared to get tested because
Why you felt like you had it?
I just felt like I had it.
Yeah, symptoms?
I just feel like I just know I had it. I just, how you get that feeling like, I had that because I could just tell by everybody having it. I had it. I had to have it.
My thing, this is my thing when it comes to COVID. Like, I don't think I had COVID. I mean, why they act like that shit AIDS? Like a lot of people act like they so ashamed to admit or say that they had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that having AIDS is anything wrong with that, but like, that doesn't mean you're a bad person if you have COVID-19. You couldn't help getting it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like now you can't even have a common cold no more. You get to coughing around somebody, first thing they're gonna say, "Oh, you got coronavirus."
Oh yeah,
you can't even just be normal sick no more.
No,
the new norm fucked up, man. This shit out of control. But it's real. I think people ain't take it serious from the jump.
Nah, I definitely didn't take it serious because, like, especially like Twitter was saying only white people could get it at first, and clearly that wasn't the truth.
Theories of who can get it, who couldn't get it. Who had it, who didn't have it. I don't know, but I just feel like it came from China. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like them people put it on their plane and brought it to us because, first of all, it was just in China. And then all of a sudden, we from a small town, and it just started hitting the small town. I'm like, now how the hell it come from China and then it got way down here in South Georgia? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That kind of fucked me up too, though.
That shit was in
It came fast as hell, too.
I feel like somebody was going around just spreading it, to be honest. I don't know. I just feel like it was a man-made virus that just went crazy. To be honest, that's just my opinion.
But you know, they did say they had false positive results floating around.
I don't know. I just feel like it was just so new and just out of control. They didn't know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the all these theories, everything just coming up because nobody don't know.
Don't nobody know nothing.
But them China people, they don't, because it came from them.
What are some other things in 2020 that you were affected by?
This Trump and Joe Biden situation.
I know you mad when.
What mad about what?
I thought you voted for Trump.
I did not vote for Donald Trump. I did not vote for Donald Trump.
But you voted though.
I did not vote for Donald Trump. I did not vote for Donald Trump.
You made that clear. I did not vote for Donald. I ain't vote for him either though. I ain't gonna cap. I voted for Joe.
I did not vote for Donald Trump.
Why you keep saying it like that?
I didn't vote for Donald Trump because let me tell you, this election, this whole thing just brought out so many anger and everybody just assuming just because you're this different color or this just because you're, riding with these different people that you just I mean you get labeled. Everything now has a label on it. Either you're racist, you're a colorist, you're it's just so many different labels now that it's just crazy. This election really just divided everybody. And I was so glad when it was over with. I didn't give a damn who was in there. I just want a stimulus check. That's what I want. And I just feel like with this election, I don't know. It was one of the worst.
It really bothered you.
It just aggravated me.
So that was just in regards to social media, or, you know what I'm saying?
Social media in real life, because this election it was so bad. Because first of all, they harassing you to vote. That was number one.
Oh my God.
Then everywhere I went, there was rallies for and it was like we're in the middle of a pandemic, but they didn't care. They had, I went to Mississippi and they had a Trump parade. And I was out there, throwing birds because they were like calling me and my friend faggots and just the people that was. But you know what? When I noticed that it was a lot of black people in that line. A lot of black people was in that parade with them racist people. So I don't understand.
That shit fucked you up then.
It just was so crazy. I didn't understand nothing.
My whole thing in regards to Trump, Biden and all of that, like, you can't take it personal with who somebody wants to vote for. Like, that's crazy. Like,
but if you vote for Donald Trump, they'll crucify you. So I didn't vote for Donald Trump.
So you sure?
I did not vote for Donald Trump.
You said they're gonna crucify you, vote for Trump?
If you say that you a Republican or you vote for Donald Trump, you cancel. You ain't shit. You a racist. Even I don't know what you call it. If a black person voted for Donald Trump, they are I don't know.
Coon.
Yeah, a coon. They call him
You
coon.
could have said this shit, Gabe.
I don't know. That's just what the
You could have said coon. You could have said
that's
coon.
what the internet
You can't say nigga, but you could have said coon.
But that just, I don't know. I just feel like, but I didn't vote for Donald Trump. So I just want that to be very clear because I ain't got time for none of that. I didn't even vote for Joe Biden. You know who I voted for?
Kanye West.
I ain't voted for Kanye West.
Who you voted for?
Barack Obama. I put him. I wrote him right in there.
You wrote him back in?
I wrote him back in.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it was. That was
that was
crazy
another
election,
huge situation for last year and everything that went on with the George Floyd getting killed by the police.
R.I.P. George Floyd.
Yeah, R.I.P. George Floyd.
Just the whole racial injustice going on. It really was a huge part of last year. It exposed that I believe that these police are really bad. Not all of them, but majority of them.
It's more so the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how a lot of people could justify how that man was murdered. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's insane to me. Like, he shouldn't have been doing this. He shouldn't have been doing that. Like, this dude has his knee on it. Like, that could have been any one of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
But I just feel like if the system, the people over the police, if they would have just did the right thing, charged these men with murder, it would have eliminated all this protesting, this rioting, this looting, all this stuff. It would have just, if you just did the right thing, you wouldn't have none of this.
Yeah, like even when it comes to Breonna Taylor, like y'all just barging into woman's house, just shooting.
Yeah, I don't believe in stuff like that.
That's crazy, man.
No,
like,
not warrant. They didn't get rid of that.
I mean, but I agree. But even
not get rid of it, but just don't do it at that time of night. That's when people are dead asleep. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you don't announce that you're the police, of course I'm think somebody breaking in. No police broke in that lady's house. They like a criminal. That's what I think it was.
Right.
Like they were the criminals. The police is breaking into her house. She had every right. Her own boyfriend.
Yeah, that's one of the sad downtime. You know, you said the good, the bad outweigh the good. That was some of the worst times that could.
But I think
they keep doing it, bro.
But
like they ain't understanding, like, bro, we people too.
Right. But I think the pandemic, a lot of this shit would have got overlooked. Like we at home, we ain't got shit to do.
You forced to pay attention.
So like you forced to pay attention now. You know what I'm saying? So Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, like it was magnified because we had to stay home on social media and actually pay attention. Mm-hmm. So I was more shocked that how the racial injustice, how people in other countries, you know what I'm saying? Like they were doing more rioting than we were. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and it went down. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I salute them. A lot of the rioting, like people took advantage of it. I'm still mad I ain't get no TV. You know what I'm saying? Like people them breaking this shit, but you know, people like literally came together and stood for a cause, for a change. I thought that was dope.
Mm-hmm. I know we're gonna be in the history books. Like this is something I think our generation is gonna be reading about.
Nigga, we gonna be
online. Ain't gonna be no books.
We gonna be in the next Bible.
Cause I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of old cat, dog. Like, shit we done seen is crazy.
Did you boycott, Gabe?
Did I protest?
Yeah, you did. That was up.
In Columbus, Georgia.
For real? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was up.
You was scared? You were nervous?
I was very scared, and it was very hot. I'm just gonna be honest. It was very hot, and I was very scared. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I almost passed out because I had a mask on. It was about 1,000 degrees outside. I did my little due deals. I did stay out there about an hour. And I went home.
That was up. Mm-hmm. That was up.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't getting out there and doing it. Me personally, I don't see the purpose of doing it. But I respect people who do it.
Well, I did it because I was basically forced to do it.
Oh, you I was forced to do it?
I was, like it was like this, everybody was so, I guess, in their feelings or.
Caught in the moment.
Yeah, and everybody was just like, well, what are you doing? Well, I just felt like I didn't have to just get out there and do it right when everybody else was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I did my part. I donated money. I got receipts where I donated money to the Black Lives Matter movement. That later I found out that was given to the Joe Biden campaign. But we ain't finna get into that because I don't know all about the politics and stuff. I just want to know why my money went to that when it was supposed for this. But so I don't know. But
so you saying they were scamming?
I don't know, because scamming was a big part of last year too now.
I like that segue. I like that.
If we're going to get into it, then we can just go and get into it, because scamming was a big part of
but they were
be a little bit more specific. What type of
unemployment scamming? Fraud, PPP loan, ain't it PPP loan? Okay, PPP loan, SBA loans, just scamming, period. People just out here acting like it's just, I lost my mom to COVID, I need $150,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of scamming going on last year, and I ain't respect it. I ain't like it, but I did get my unemployment, though.
You ain't get none of the scamming plug?
I got my unemployment. I still get my unemployment.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
But I'm just waiting on my SBA loan, so I don't know what they waiting on.
They were killing off the SBA loan.
Well, I want mine.
For real. I'm talking about
that. I guess I had called.
I missed it, man. I ain't get my little bread.
But I'm talking about, but they were like getting a bag from the SBA loan.
Well, I got approved for it, but it's like they making me prove all this other shit. I got to send tax information in. I'm like, y'all ain't do these other people like that. These other people getting grants and all kinds of stuff. They ain't even got to pay back, but I got to send in tax information, I guess, because my amount was big.
They pretty much treating you like a nigga.
I'm doing the right thing, though.
That fucked up, Gabe.
I just hope,
Give your money, man. Tell the folks give your shit.
I just hope that when we go into this new year, everybody do right, because I feel like there's a lot of people that going to jail, and I know a lot of them.
So what you say they gonna go to jail because of the scamming?
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I know it was a lot of scamming going on, and a lot of people that I know personally was doing it. And I was trying my best not to do it. And I'm like, you know, a lot of stuff went on. I'm like, they ain't get locked up. But like, damn. So if it come around again, I'm gonna do it.
I just thought about something. You know why they didn't get you? You didn't get approved for the loan though, the SBA loan. You sat right on in this fucking chair and told Mandy from Reliable Loans to stop calling you because she wasn't gonna get that money back.
Reliable loan and SBA loan is two different things, okay? Reliable loan ain't got nothing to do with SBA. SBA loan will giving out money because of coronavirus. Reliable loan that have nothing to do with the pandemic, nothing going on. So, and as far as that's concerned, last year I did fix my credit.
Okay, that was
I got everything right. I made a lot of money last year, so I got my credit right. Reliable loan got their money. Okay?
You took care of Mandy?
I took care of Mandy.
Nah, I ain't fucking
That
with
what's up. That what's up.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, that was
we can move past that, because that was one good thing that happened for me last year, was I was able to fix my credit. I'm still fixing my credit because I'm still trying to, you know, do some things.
I'm about to say, he fixed his credit. That was up there.
Yeah.
Yep. I appreciate, you know, the plug. He knows who he is. He knows who he is, who feeds credits. I appreciate you.
God damn, you can't put us on the plug?
I don't know, because I don't know if it was right. But he did it, though. I just know I got a lot of stuff in the mail talking about identity theft. I was like, well, if that's what they did, that's what it is.
Hey, if you the plug and you watching this, man, get at me. Make sure you holler at me on social media, man, Player the man. I need that plug. Cause Gabe hold it back on it.
Well, what about with the NBA and stuff? Because I know there's a lot of stuff going on with last year. I don't know, did they have, it was like the
Yeah, they played in the bubble.
Kind of got.
Can you imagine being stuck in the bubble? For for a couple weeks, like 6 weeks. Just in the bubble, can't go nowhere.
Like a real bubble? Or you mean like?
Nah, they were in Orlando.
Like a resort.
At a resort, and they can go anywhere. So that's where they had to play the remainder of the NBA season in the playoffs.
In Orlando.
In Orlando. Away from your family, everything.
So you like basketball, right?
I don't watch sports.
Oh, shit.
No, I was just trying to see what y'all.
Trying to figure it out today.
Yeah, just trying to see what happened.
So you weren't involved in no sports?
I swear I wasn't involved. I was a manager for sports. That's like when I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to give the people the water, record the games, and.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But basketball, football, what sport?
Basketball, I used to write. Like I used to sit at the little thing, the table with the where the clock was, and write down who had a foul, who didn't.
You kept the stats.
Yeah, I think that's what it was called.
God damn it. Gabe, what school you went to?
I went to school. I went to school.
You were popular?
I was very popular.
My boy, I ain't mad.
But I was very popular, not just in my school. Everybody, all the other schools knew me.
Okay.
What were you popular for, though?
Just being me, outspoken, just.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, but as far as like the NBA, so what happened? Like, you know, as far as being in the bubble.
I don't see the big deal about it. You got millionaires playing basketball, and they still staying at the nicest hotels in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? So
it was a problem because they wasn't playing in front of their family?
I mean, yeah, but shit, they making millions of dollars. It ain't like, you know, it was only for a few months. So, I mean, them niggas millionaires, like, grow up.
Right.
Go to work, get that bread, then go home. I feel them though. But then I feel you at the same time, man. You getting paid big boy dollars just to do something that you love to do.
Yeah, nigga, like, shut up and dribble.
For 48.
My bad.
Well, I ain't got too much to say about that because I don't know what they got going on with the bubble.
Man, you got to get into sports, man.
Well, I just know it was a big. Last year was one. I mean, it's just crazy how everything just happened, and how it's still gonna affect us from moving forward. This new year, I feel like we still gonna have to be dealing with things from last year.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm just glad we all here. We all ain't got COVID.
Yeah, y'all looking good.
Did you get COVID, player?
Nah, I ain't fucking around.
We all was, you know.
I was in the house, I ain't gonna lie. I was in the mother crib. I was scared. I'm a little nigga, man. I ain't got time to be fooling around, man. Shit, nah. That shit killing people.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad I didn't get that shit, like, for real. I know a lot of friends who lost loved ones due to COVID.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna lie. I apologize, because in the beginning, you know, I internet troll, and you necessarily don't take things into consideration.
You get a lot of trolling in 2020, bro.
Yeah, but you really don't take things into consideration until it hits close to home. You know what I'm saying? So, with how we were affected by COVID, like, my sincerest apologies if I offended anybody in relations to COVID.
Well, another big thing that happened in 2020 was this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion whole situation. They were dating. They went to a party. Megan got shot in the foot, and then it was this big thing. I feel like I know who did it, but it's still this situation where we don't know who shot her, but somebody shot her.
I before I give my opinion or speak on it, I would love to hear your opinion first.
Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion in her foot. He shot her in the foot, and he is lying, saying he did not shoot her. He has her friend betrayed her and is not speaking out or basically just
She
not
might be
being
scared he
supportive
gonna shoot
when
her
she
too.
was there. You got Kylie Jenner, who was also there being petty. She's over here sticking her feet out in the beach water and taking pictures of her feet in the beach water. You're being petty, being funny, and that's not funny to me. That lady was shot in her foot by a little short man. And I just feel like, it'll all come out, and he will go to jail and he will serve and do his time for what he did.
I just believe you're innocent until you're proven guilty. So until he go to court and he's, considered guilty, he didn't do it, man. Because ain't no way he done went this long and somebody knows something. She ain't just magically get shot. But somebody shot her, Gabe. Somebody shot her.
I know somebody shot her.
I just don't know who. But somebody shot her ass.
She definitely was shot.
Damn, why would her best friend betray her like that? She wasn't loyal, was she?
Cause
She might be a sneaky hoe. Remember we talking about the sneaky hoe?
She was a sneaky hoe, because I believe they did have, it came out that, they had a little situation going on.
So were you a Kylie Jenner fan prior to her being petty?
I don't like none of the Kardashians.
Gotcha.
Jenner. So no, I definitely was not a fan of her. I was a fan of Megan Thee Stallion. And I know, I know that sometimes women are always judged and called liars. Some of them do lie. Some of them do lie and lie bad. Some women do. And I just feel like she's not lying. And I feel like it was just so easy for them to be calling her a liar, just going in on her and just, for what? Why does the woman have to go so hard?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But if it comes back and she did lie, how would you respond to that?
I would definitely respond like, Megan, you shouldn't have lied, but I would still be a fan. But I just don't feel like she lying. What you got to lie about somebody shooting you in your foot for?
Yeah. You can lie about anything but somebody shooting you.
I just don't feel like that.
Yeah, I keep my opinion to myself until they go to court. Cause, you a lame ass nigga.
Nigga, if you shoot him, yeah.
Like,
She
for
was
real,
trying
you know
to
what I'm
I can
saying?
dig that. You lame
Like,
as
you
hell.
lame, you know what I'm
Granted,
saying?
she big, you're still lame as hell.
She was trying to protect him. She didn't go out and just say, he shot me. You know what I'm saying? Because she still loved him. And she knew that, it was
So
a lot of stuff going on.
that relationship was that deep?
There was a lot of stuff going on, especially during that time with the police brutality and with the black men, and it just was a lot going on. So I feel like she was still trying to protect him from everything, and then it just spiraled out of control with the media and people putting pressure on people and wanting to know what happened and everything. So,
yeah. What would you have done?
What?
If you were in a relationship, you love your significant other, and you got shot? Like, how would you have handled that? Like, would you have gone directly to the internet? Would you have pressed charges? Would you have protected your significant other? Like, what would Gabe do?
Okay, if I was in a relationship with somebody and I was, leaving and got out the car and he shot me in the foot, I'm calling the police and saying, this man just shot me in my foot. When the police got there, I'm going to fill out the paperwork on this date and time on behalf of my statement or whatever. I'm going to make sure that because it's to the point where maybe a little punch or hit you can get away with that.
Yeah.
But you pulling out a gun that could potentially end my life, you know what I'm saying? there ain't no coming back from that. You don't love me if you shoot me. I'm sorry.
Nah, I agree with that.
So no, if me personally, Gabe Lincoln, I would make sure that he was in jail and he was locked up for what he did.
The fucked up part is, you make sure he shot in the foot. Whoever shot him, make sure they shot in the foot. So they weren't trying to kill him.
You pull a gun out though, like you can't pull no gun out on me.
It's just shooting
like under no circumstances. You can't pull a gun out on me, and I forgive you. I don't give a damn what I did.
I just feel like Tory Lanez is a bitch
God
for
damn.
shooting Megan, and whatever's done in the dark will come to light.
Right.
But I feel like we need to go ahead and wrap this up because if we keep talking about 2020, we're gonna be here all day long, and I ain't got time for that. So if you would like to have any comments or any questions for any of the cast on the show, just go to Twitter and tweet Radar TV Online, and you'll have your tweet featured on our show, and that's a wrap.
Tory Lanez, I don't think you know me.
But whatever.
That man snapped on Tory Lanez.
Nah, but if he did though, man, like if he did shoot her, like,
Yeah,
that's some
some
bitch
lame
ass,
shit.
whole ass shit.
2020 is crazy though, bro.
Like for real, man. I mean, like, I kind of miss y'all, man. I don't, you know.
Yeah, man. Season,
you know.
season 2. We in
Yeah,
there,
if we didn't have to social distance, I would do a group hug, but you know, like.
Hey, we
I
back.
don't feel like we still ain't social distance. This ain't 6 inches. Man.
It's
Yeah,
it,
look clever.
Is it 6 inches or 6 feet?
it's 6 feet.
Oh shit! I about to say
That's it.
6 inches real close.